Two cows were eating grass in a field, and two more joined them. How many cows are eating grass in the field? Let's do some word problems. Do you notice that some of these words and numbers are highlighted? That's because that's very important information. We're going to use those two numbers, and we're going to answer that question. And here's the word problem. There were 7 chickens in the coop. 8 chickens joined them. How many chickens are in the coop? Well, we know we're working with two numbers here, 7 and 8. And then there's a number here, there's a word here that gives us a clue whether we add or subtract. The word is joined. When you join something together, are you adding or subtracting? Joining means to add. So 7 plus 8. So the answer to this question, how many chickens are in the coop, would be 7 plus 8. Do you know what that is? If you said 15, that's correct. You would draw 7 chickens, or circles will do, and then 8. Then write an equation. 7 plus 8 is 15. Now let's look at this one. I planted tomato plants in my garden. On Monday, I picked 4 tomatoes. On Wednesday, I picked 3 tomatoes. And on Saturday, I picked 10 tomatoes. How many tomatoes did I pick during the week? Do you see that the numbers are highlighted? It's good to circle the numbers so that you know what numbers you're working with. And underline the question so you know what question to answer. So are we going to add or subtract? Well, if you think about it, on Monday you're picking 4, Wednesday 3. Are you joining numbers? Yes. And then on Saturday you pick 10. So this is like a 3-step problem because there's 3 numbers to add. You can start with the big number, 10 plus 3 is 13, then add 4 more. 17. You could draw 4 tomatoes, 3 tomatoes, and then 10 tomatoes, and write an equation with 3 numbers. So the answer is 17. Hey, do you want to do some word problems? What are you doing? Why are you guys laying down on the job? Huh? Well, you need to go join them over there. Go get your food. Hey, go get your food. That's right. Wait in line. No pushing. Y'all behave over there. 16 adult cows are at the trough, and 7 baby cows join them. How many cows are at the trough? 16 plus 7 is 23. Let's do one a little more challenging. 16 pumpkins are in the garden. 8 are ripe, and the rest are not ripe. How many are not ripe? Is this addition or subtraction? In this one, we're actually comparing numbers, so it has to be subtraction. There are 16 pumpkins in the garden, but wait, only 8 of them are ripe. So the rest of them are not ripe. So we start with 16, take away the 8 that are ripe, and we're left with the ones that are not ripe. 16 altogether minus 8 is 8. All right, let's look at this one. My mom was growing 12 flowers in her garden. She picked 5 and put them in a vase. How many flowers are still in the garden? So we start with 12. We have 5. So those are our important numbers. 12 and 5, are we going to add or subtract? Well, let's look at the question. How many flowers are still in the garden? That means something was taken away. So this is a subtraction problem. 12 take away 5 is what? We would draw a picture and write an equation. So your assignment is to solve this problem. Write the word problem, circle the numbers, underline the question, show an illustration, write the equation, and tell us what the answer is. And then write your own story problem about things that you find on the farm, addition or subtraction.